that's some good, that's some good pregame talk.
Yeah.
And second of all, big up to Spiff and Nick for some great work that y'all doing or y'all did on the Rip Ross Set in Stone LP. Everybody they know my history with Rip Ross, None But Love, and
Legend.
that's how I met Spiff, and I met
Nick.
Nick through Spiff. So all of the stuff y'all doing on the A&R side, the graphic side, the promotion side, y'all doing a hell of a job. So the legend of Young Nicholas continues to grow.
Time, bro.
Nick is he's our Christopher Nolan because the Odyssey movie is out. So Nick is our Christopher Nolan, and we just flowers and appreciation to you and Spiff TV,
I appreciate both of y'all, man.
wherever Spiff is, parts unknown.
Yeah, there's someone working, bro. But like, yeah, it's crazy. It's cool. Like, man, like he linked me in 2016 is the first time I did something for Ross. So like for him to still be rocking with me this long, so love, bro. Appreciate it.
Bro, I brag about y'all all day like a proud parent or a proud big brother, man. Like just keep killing it, man.
Trying, bro.
Um, but yeah, man, this was like, yo, New York has been on fire the past just over a little over. I say since the Knicks started the playoffs, New York been crazy. Like they so hot right now.
Says
I haven't jumped off the top of the Empire State Building because the Mets is so terrible this year. Like like it's been nothing but like Mets are hard, boy. I ain't even gonna lie. They
yo,
Yankees
what's
not
good?
Yankees not doing good either. But
I'm not that big of a baseball fan, but what is it with the Mets? Like what's going is it the pitching? Is it the hitting?
I mean, the biggest thing is that they traded the corner franchise Peter. Well, not trade him. They let him go on free agency. Peter Lonzo, who's a homegrown talent. So, Peter Lonzo, that's was the Mets Roman Reigns. You know how Roman hasn't played, hasn't fought for any other federation, or like he's started in WWE, in the developmental and took it to the.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a goddamn minute. Are we comparing the Mets to Roman Reigns?
Well, we haven't won championships, but I'm saying as far as like having a homegrown talent that's always been with us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like he was born in like that was all he knew. Where's he
Yeah.
now?
Orioles.
Man, y'all won't win in with him. So what's going on? Stop. Get off this Met stuff, man. Let's go to the wrestling stuff, man.
Well,
Stop bringing the night down.
we was at least a factor. We was at least in the conversation when he was there. Now
The
we irrelevant.
conversation.
Nah, we was in the conversation, man. But listen, I say all this to say that New York has been on fire. They had Fanatics last week. They had Saturday night's main event. Um, let's get into Saturday night's main event before we get into Raw. Tag team match. Cody Rhodes, CM Punk teamed up against Gunther and Sami Zayn. What was on the line if Sami Zayn and Gunther would have won? They would have made it a four-way dance at SummerSlam, but Nick Aldis screwed them. Like we're no strangers to seeing a general manager screw a wrestler or wrestlers to get their agenda pushed forward. But we've seen Gunther and Nick Aldis. They've been fighting. Gunther actually beat the hell out of Nick Aldis a couple of weeks ago. Nick Aldis was out. He came from under the ring. He pulled the referee outside the ring, which should have been a disqualification. As he was counting the 1, 2, 3, Gunther had Cody Rhodes down, and he pulled the referee out. Basically, screwed the guys over. Gunther and Sami Zayn are not going to SummerSlam. in the role of being in the Fatal 4-Way, but Gunther is fighting Nick Aldis. That match has been made official. Um, I guess let's start off. What do you think about Gunther and Nick Aldis being official now?
I think it's good. I don't want to see Nick Aldis though. I want to see Gunther versus Magnus, and I think that would be dope if they pull that out. Holla at TNA, get some footage. Show that the man actually has a history before being a general manager.
Can you break down a little bit of that history? Like, this is a guy who's actually beat Cody Rhodes
Yes.
before. This is a guy who's fought like some of the best wrestlers in the world before. Can you break down some of that
Oh
history for
yeah.
people?
One of the longest reigning NWA heavyweight champions, TNA heavyweight champion. The husband of Mickey James. Just a smooth dude, but his character Magnus, his gimmick Magnus is Magnus versus Gunther. It even sounds better. You know what I mean? If they would allow that to happen. But I'm looking forward to it. I want the universe to see that all this can go. And maybe one day Pierce to get back into some shape and we'll finally get Aldis versus Pierce. And so maybe for SmackDown, I mean not for
Survivor
a
Series.
Survivor Series, we can have Raw versus SmackDown teams and really go. So because that's where they were going at with it a couple years ago, and then it just kind of like strayed away from that. Them two was beefing with each other heavy, but this match is gonna be good. It's gonna be very entertaining. I wonder if they fought each other before.
I think I think this is the first time.
First time it wasn't Walter. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, it's first time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
I mean, anybody who looks at Nick Aldis can tell that the man clearly is in shape. Like he looked like he could go with anybody right now. With the exception of Old Boy Brock Lesnar, just because those are two beasts. But
Hey,
I'm excited about it. I thought he should have been in the ring.
remember he had a match in AEW before he became general manager too. So a lot of people, but I just hope that they give him some shine, give him a nice video package. Don't just show the little beef, but let him build up real quick so the fans can be prepared to see that he's more than the general manager. So
What you think, Oracle?
Why is the man still wearing a suit? You know, if he's unemployed, he's not the GM anymore. You know, we don't need to see the T-shirt in the drawers, but damn, let him come on some jeans at least. Like,
yeah.
my man came from under the ring in a 3-piece suit. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
Fully
you
dressed.
know, word. But yeah, you know, I liked it, man. I don't know if he's gonna beat Gunther, but yeah, I'm intrigued to see the matchup. Hopefully it's not a squash match. Give him at least 10, 15 minutes. I think he deserves it. And I hope it's just not a one-off, man. You know, he could wrestle, man. So let him go. Let him go.
Mm-hmm.
So would y'all and Nick, you could weigh in on it as well, but my question to everybody would be, would y'all like to see Nick Aldis retire from his general manager role as of now and focus on being full-time in the ring?
Nah, you know what's funny? I like him as a general manager more than I like Pierce. I can't stand Pierce. Pierce feels like he never has control of anything. Like
Yeah.
never. Like never. All this is cool. I do like this, like, yo, if you get out of line, I will whoop your ass. Like, I like that. You know, I want him to beat Gunther and going back to GM though. He was good as a GM. So
Yeah, go back and forth.
only thing, if they make him a permanent wrestler, they gotta bring Teddy Long in.
Teddy Long.
Yeah,
Holla,
man.
holla, holla, holla.
So we get some one-on-one with the Tala Tonga. Something like that, you know what I mean? But other than that, all this is great, man. He's the man, yo. I'm a big fan.
So I got a question though. Cody Rhodes goes down. Sami Zayn is still going to defend the belt. That's what Adam Pearce says, right? He said he's gonna make some calls and you just prepare. You're gonna have a match. You know what I'm saying? So your boy tells him, like, yo, what's going on? Nobody picked up your phone call. Don't worry, I made my call. You know, he's gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, if Pierce didn't call CM Punk, because I'm guessing he didn't call CM Punk, was he calling Roman Reigns? Was he? So we haven't seen a GM in a while be a heel. Is Adam Pierce really working for the Bloodline? Is LA Knight completely right? You know what I'm saying? He been on his, yo, you've been working for the Bloodline, da 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 da. Adam Pierce is like, come on, man. Like, you kind of just blow it off. Is it true? Who did he call? Because why would he call CM Punk and CM Punk send him the voicemail, not pick up? But when the homie call him, CM Punk like, yeah, word, I'm about to put on some clothes. I'll be there in a minute.
I think we're on the same page because I've been noticing that Pierce has been working more like a heel as far as everything he's doing. Like in no circumstance would you just like Sammy got no respect from Pierce as champion. Like none. Like that. If Cody couldn't go, I would have gave another week. He's the champion. Like you gonna force him into a match with now we know CM Punk in his hometown. Like, you know what I mean? It was a little weird. So I do
Well,
have a
first,
problem with that.
not to cut you off, but first of all, he shouldn't have been fighting on Raw in the beginning. Like, why is he fighting on Monday Night Raw? He's the SmackDown champion. You know, there's a phrase because I'm still in the euphoria of X-Men '97, which I think comes on at midnight tonight. Um, they say Magneto was right. They even put it on T-shirts. Magneto was right, right? Sami Zayn was right. Sami Zayn got screwed. Sami Zayn got jerked. Pause. LA Knight is right. I do think Pierce is serving Bloodline, but I mean he knows where the money is. He knows where the cloud is. The biggest star in the entire world is Roman Reigns, so he know where his bread is buttered. He's going to try to please Roman and make sure that Roman's wishes are carried out. But I don't know if it's working in the heel thing. I think it's working more like in the self-serving. I want to make sure that my show is the biggest thing. I don't think we've seen a full heel turn, but maybe it's a slow heel turn. Maybe it's a slow thing.
Hey, I know it's wishful thinking, but with Sammy and everything going on, this will be a great time to bring KO back, and they go after they go after everybody. Cody, Bloodline, put them two together, man, and let them go. Like I think this will be the perfect time. KO's been backstage at shows. I don't know if he's ready to go, but I think that would be a crazy pop. Um, he comes back to help Sammy deal with Cody and Punk and whoever else.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to see how Sammy's gonna cook on the solo tip, pause with what he's doing because he was such a great villain when he was wearing like the army fatigues and the Che Guevara type vibe and the conspiracy theorist type thing and
I
you
forgot
know
about that.
years later it is a conspiracy theory. Like I will say this, it is a conspiracy theory. Sammy got jerked out of the championship. But I want to see like the extent that he goes and how crazy that he gets. Um, now that he has to watch CM Punk as champion, I love when he lost the belt and they showed him in the aftermath. He was backstage and he just dropped to his knees, like almost crying. And the fans was seeing him and they was like, "Shut up, Sammy. F you, Sammy." And then Sammy just gets up and you could tell that he was fake crying because immediately he just gets up and start giving him the middle finger and all of that. I think Sammy is at his best as a villain, even though he's somebody that, he's such a great worker in the ring and he works hard. You want to cheer him, but he is fantastic as a villain. And I just want to see him just wild out. I can't wait to see what comes of Sammy. But I want to see him on his own for a while before KO comes back.
Yeah. Just no empty arena interviews talk about doing it for your son no more.
He already did it. That's
Stay
the thing.
unhinged. Stay unhinged. That's what
Unhinged. I love it, but you know, people. You know, the thing about Sammy is once you win that belt, it doesn't matter if you had it for just that night.
Right.
You had it for 2,000 days. You the champion. Nobody could ever take that from you. So his son did get a chance to see it, and he did it right in Saudi Arabia. So I think it's a great look.
Listen, man, I don't want to. I'm like Kendrick Lamar on the Drake joint. I don't want to see Sammy acting tough. We want to see Sammy dancing and having fun and being oozy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when he was cooking. I think the most.
Bro, you know what I think? Right
Yeah.
now, they got this relationship with AAA. Bring back El Generico. He went away to Mexico to work in the orphanage. Like they didn't bring him back. It's right there. El
Could
Generico and El Grande Americano together is crazy. Crazy.
We do got to see the Sammy dance. And I think we would have saw it if he would have had that championship a little bit longer. You know, he started doing the dance when he was very confident and when he get the hair slicked back, like, oh my God, that is so funny.
I
That
do
that
think
is pure gold.
I do think he'll win it again though. If not, if it'll probably be at the Mania next year in Riyadh, but I do think he'll win again soon. Um, yeah, he was very compelling as a champion. It was so short, but you know him with his kid on the swing, with the belt on the swing. Um, just I love it, man. Like Sammy's when he has something to chew on, he's like interesting. Like when he has something to do, it's like interesting. Like LA Knight, if he has something to do, maybe I'd be interested in him. But like when you give Sammy something to work with, there we go.
Hey, man.
I think Sammy's gonna walk into WrestleMania. This is my hot take. Sammy will walk into WrestleMania as champion. I think he's gonna win it at the Royal Rumble.
Damn.
I think he's gonna walk in because I don't think having him win it twice in Riyadh is something. I think him walking into Riyadh as the champion,
Yo,
that's
walking
gonna
in
be something.
with the traditional the Islamic, I'm not sure what it's called, the gear with the belt on.
Yeah,
But he might get the biggest pop that weekend.
and he's gonna successfully defend it. Mark my words. He's gonna walk in as champion. He's gonna walk out as champion WrestleMania. That's my early prediction. But you mentioned LA Light, LA Light, LA Knight. I'm kind of digging this dynamic of Solo, Royce Keys, and LA Knight. They're kind of making it seem like the bloodline are the heels in this because it looks like they besides Jay. Now when Jay came out, let's take it back to Monday Night Raw. Um, Royce Keys, who was Royce Keys fighting? He was fighting Jimmy. No,
Yeah.
no. I'm sorry. It was
No.
Jacob against LA Knight. It was Jacob Fatu against LA Knight on Monday Night Raw, and once again, Jimmy came out to help. Solo gave him the spike once again. Royce Keys came out. Then Jimmy came out. They was kind of cheering for Royce, LA, and Solo. But then when Jimmy came out, he came out through the crowd, super kick for Royce. Everybody's going crazy. We haven't seen haven't seen Jay in a couple of weeks, and Jacob was able to get with all the distraction, he was able to get the win, and Jacob gave LA Knight after the match. They beat the three of them down, and Jacob gave LA Knight the tongue and death grip, and the Bloodline stood victorious. At SummerSlam, we know it's going to be a 6-man tag team match with Solo, the turncoat, going against his brothers and his cousin with LA Knight and Royce Keys
The turncoat.
against Jacob Fatu and the Uso brothers.
I'm over it. Please get LA Knight a different storyline. I don't know how much more of this we can go through.
Send him to AAA.
I mean, he's excellent. Not well, I don't say excellent, but very good on the mic. I think his in-ring capabilities have improved. Just get him a better storyline, man. Like him and Logan Paul, they had a great storyline. Him and AJ Styles had a great storyline. He just needs a good storyline. I don't know the end game for him with the bloodline. He's outnumbered. Solo, that's the elephant in the room. I can't take him serious in a red suit and turban.
You on the show. You on the
He,
show,
Nah,
man.
he look like a lounge singer, right?
Yeah, I can't
Like-
can't come dressed like the weekend. I'm gonna take you seriously. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of time before Solo snaps out of it and turns on him. And hell, Royce is down with them kind of too. So LA Knight is really the odd man out once again. So I just want a better storyline for him, man. I don't see it ending well for LA Knight.
Yeah.
I think LA Knight. I'm with you. I'm hoping and praying that SummerSlam is the end of LA Knight against the Bloodline because he can't. He's outnumbered. It's not gonna happen. He can't beat Roman in a 1v1 fair one. It's a toss up between him and Jay. He definitely can't beat Jacob. Like Jacob was gonna win that match regardless. So he's in trouble, man. I think LA Knight and Trick Williams. That's a feud that would be money. I think LA
Somebody he
Knight
can,
should go back to SmackDown.
somebody he can talk with.
Mm-hmm.
Trick.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Send him to
And LA
SmackDown.
Knight as the heel.
Turn
LA Knight as the
heel,
heel.
and
Yes.
let him beef with Trick.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the one. That's the one.
I do think with this match, it's going to be the start of like Solo's going to cost them that match, whether it be by accident or intentional or something's going to happen with that whole bunch. It's too much going on. Like Seth is involved now. Like it's a lot. So, but shout out to Voice Keys for bringing back the G-Unit and tank tops.
Oh, I saw that on Instagram.
So now it's about to be a bunch of skinny dudes at wrestling shows with G-Unit and tank tops. So shout out to him.
Hey man, 20 years ago, the things were jumping.
I think the Bloodline has to win this match. I think the
Yeah.
Bloodline has to win this match.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I gotta
really
stick with the
surprised. I'm surprised to see Jacob and Royce Keys going at it. I would love to see a 1-versus-1 match, but I do think eventually that we'll see Jacob and Royce. Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I, d- I do think eventually we'll see Jacob and Royce form some type of allegiance and Solo go to the Bloodline, but I do agree that it's only a matter of time before Solo goes back to the Bloodline and they become the family NWO. Like if Solo joins, those guys are unstoppable. They're already unstoppable, really, once they kind of get their mind right. But that's gonna be crazy. What you think, E?
You said what? I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying, what do you think about this matchup with Royce, LA Knight, and Solo against the Bloodline?
It's good because my guy Voice is getting some visibility. I do like that. I just if he's gonna he's about to take another loss, another big loss. That's how I feel about this match. Like it doesn't. I don't see anybody, especially at SummerSlam, taking out that the Bloodline. They too strong right now. Too strong. And then LA Knight, man. I want to say something, but I'll say it when we stop recording. Kind of like never mind. I'm good. But yeah, shout out to LA.
And
Yeah, man. Because we might have him on the show one day, so I don't want to bring him up. So I'll chill. But he's just LA Knight, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to the Slim Jim commercials, man. Shout out to all of that.
He getting to the bag right now.
Yeah, so as
I
long as
think
he's getting
LA
to the
Knight
bag.
I think he been doing some really funny promos.
If this
I
was
agree with
old,
Ari. I think is
if this was 2002, 2005, he would be the champ. He would be the face of the company easily. He would be up there going at it with The Rock, going at it with whoever was on top. Then like it just feels like he's a little bit not ahead of his time. Like he's a throwback, you know what I'm saying, to today's wrestling. And I don't know, it just for me it doesn't connect. Now, like Eli Drake connects with me. So maybe he has to turn villain, like y'all said. Maybe he has to turn ill. Cause it's not working. It's not working.
I think LA Knight is connected with the fans. He gets a big pop every time he comes out, but I don't think he's connecting with the brass. I just don't think that the 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 people on the creative see him as somebody who's going to drive the ship. Um, and they haven't really, to me, I don't think they really racked their brains to see different ways that they could go with LA Knight. Even if he stays face, I do think some of the storylines that he's been in have just dragged. I think his beef with the Vision just dragged along. This beef with the Bloodline is a couple of years. It's just dragging along. He needs some new people to go against for sure.
You know how like the news came out that like TKO was trying to move from like the Vince era, trying to like move past it or whatever. Do you think like he's a holdover from the Vince era? Do you think that's why he doesn't get the push, even though the fans and everybody wants it? Like they don't see what Vince saw, or maybe they like we want to go away from what Vince saw and find new stars. You know what I mean? Like,
No, because the Vince era, Roman, Seth, all
but
of those guys,
those are
Cody.
those are undeniable. Like they're undeniable. Like we don't have to worry about seeing them getting future endeavored or anything like that. Like LA Knight, who thinks of himself as a main eventer, but they don't see him as one. It's a little bit different. You know what I mean? So it just makes me think, like, you know, not to bring it up, but it not if it's true the thing with Sheamus, like it feel like a lot of the older holdovers they kind of try to move away from, if that makes sense.
Well, you gotta insert
And,
some of the new blood in there.
oh
That's
yeah,
why you see the Vision, you see Oba,
yeah.
Penta, you know,
You can't forget Fatal
Tiffy
Influence.
Time,
Fatal
Fatal Influence.
Influence.
They the new tag team champions, man. Like you got to give it to them, man. I think that was the right move. As we move on to the next one, I think Fatal Influence winning the tag team championships at Saturday Night's Main Event. I think that was absolutely the right move.
Oh
For
yeah.
some reason, Paige, Paige and Brie Bella, they're just a tag team that had to come together for happenstance. Fatal Influence, they adult click right now. They moving, they causing a lot of havoc. They beating a lot of the women down. So I think that was a great move to put the belts on them, and let's see how far they can take it. What you think, Ara?
Uh, yeah, I don't think Paige and Bree was moving the needle for the tag team division for the women. So we all know that should have been the Bella twins if Nikki ain't get injured. So um now Paige, hopefully, no rematches, nothing like that. Let Paige get to what she know how to do, and that's be a single competitor. You know what I'm saying? So um I, it's so many opportunities, so many matches for her to go one on one. Soul, Charlotte, hell, even Bailey. Even though we'll get to that match. God
She's still
damn,
young.
Bailey.
Yeah, but she's still young.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Paige is
Paige
still
is dope.
young.
Yeah, Paige
And
is dope.
you know what though? Like I really wish for not even for storyline purposes, but I really wish B Fad and Me Chin would have been the ones that would have taken the belts off of um Bree and Paige. I thought that would have been a good boost for them because Fatal Influence, they still ain't really get a proper introduction. They just showed up, and you know what I mean. Um, I think Me Chin and B Fab would have been great champs. Not great, would have been good champs, and would have helped them with the baddies click in Jade. So, but definitely fatal influence. Mark my words. Me, Chin, and B Fab are taking them joints off of y'all.
Really,
So
I,
they
I
are
miss
gonna
I
lose.
miss the irresistible forces, man. I know Lash been
I forgot about them.
yeah, but we haven't seen them in a minute, man. Like I really like Lash and Nia Jax.
You gotta water them down a little bit, man. That's those two powerhouses. That's like just drinking Hennessy straight, just all
I,
day long. You know
I
what I'm
want to see
saying?
them fight men.
Yeah, you gotta put some ice in that drink. They gotta put some ice in that. Damn.
Uh,
I
yeah.
I I like them, man. I mean, I do. I mean,
Who can beat them
it,
though? Like honestly, like in a straight up match, like ain't none of the women beating them, man.
Nah.
They can beat the women in the handicap match, just with one of them. You know what I'm saying? So two, like that's like Kane and the Undertaker, man. I don't know. I don't know.
well, there is an opportunity for them, but not as tag team, but as solo wrestlers, because at SummerSlam, Rhea Ripley's belt is up for grabs. Rhea Ripley has a knee injury. We've been hearing about this for weeks. Speculation is she gonna fight at SummerSlam? Is she not? She's definitely not fighting at SummerSlam. There's gonna be a ladder match, which it's gonna be a good match. The ladder match is gonna be good, but I just wish they would have found a better way to do it. It's Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill so far. I think it's gonna be a 5-woman ladder match. My expectations, I would expect to see Charlotte in there. I would expect to see Alexa Bliss. What is that, 4? And then, maybe the irresistible forces are in there as well. But I hate that Rhea's injured again, but it just seems like her title reign of SmackDown never really got off the ground anyway. What do y'all think about this SummerSlam women's match?
Put the belt on Jade. So when Rhea comes back, we get Jade versus Rhea. That's the money match right there. I think. But I think it's gonna be good. I just want to see who else is gonna be in it. Um, and then I'll be good. So I want to see somebody young. Maybe a Lyra. Um, so she got a belt already. So I don't know if they'll put her in the ladder match, but I think she would work well in the ladder match, especially since she started off as a stunt woman. I think she would be a perfect fit
Oh,
for that
she's
match.
incredible in the ladder match. But
Hmm.
I think so. I think she'll have her ladder match at Money in the Bank. That's why I was kind of confused as to why they would do rather than just have a 6-pack challenge or a fatal 4-way or something. They have a ladder match, and then
I would
New
have did a battle
Orleans.
royal. Do a battle royal. And make it seem like the person who's gonna win, but in the final two, up and comer, somebody that you would least expect to be going for that, to give them a little elevation. I wouldn't be a 20-woman battle royal, something like that.
Hmm. What you think, Ari?
Hmm. I guess it's too early for Naomi to come back, so I would have loved to see that, but obviously, she, first time mother, so I get it. Um, and if she's not gonna come back, obviously it's no Bianca. It's time for the man. It's time for the man, Becky Lynch. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever wins this, they get the belt, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah, they get the belt, and but they'll be on SmackDown.
Yeah, I think Becky come in there and scoop that belt. Ah, we seen the belt on Jade. I don't really know if she's moving the needle like it needs to be. It's not a knock on her, but I don't really think she's moving the needle. But if you put the man back in there, put Becky Lynch, with the strap, I think that's a good look right there.
Yeah.
I think they may go for the sentimental value and let Tiffany win it in her hometown in Minnesota. She's from Minnesota. I think we're gonna see 2 out of the 3 Minnesotans win. I think we're gonna see Tiffany win the belt. I think we'll see Chad Gable beat Penta. Chad Gable from Minnesota. He'll get his first singles championship, but I do not think that Brock Lesnar is gonna beat Oba.
Oba
No,
is
doesn't
top
Tiffany
3
have a belt?
promo in the company.
She has US title. She's the US women's US title, but
Nah,
I
she
think
ain't
this
winning.
is a chance to win too.
I don't think anyone from Minnesota is winning. All 3 is losing.
A sweep, the reverse sweep, huh?
Yep.
God damn.
I think they're gonna be on some. Y'all happy? Y'all got a match in Minnesota. No one wins. Brock loses. Chad is gonna lose until he changes his music. I hate it. I hate that music. I hate it.
Them changing music and not preparing us for it, man. That's not cool, man. But I guess he got to get away from American Alpha. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, just use Kurt Angle's music.
man, Kurt
He's
sitting
using
at
it to
home.
move.
Why, yo, Kurt? Why not? They can have a team, and Kurt just be the manager. Just walk around with a towel on the shoulder, like kind of like move
It
how
makes
Mox move
it
move
makes
with the
the
Death
best
Riders.
makes the best sense in the universe, man. And we got to get to that Death Riders too, because I'm ready for Will Ospreay to leave out that Death Riders camp. I'm ready for him to do it on his own. We gonna get to that when we get to AEW, but um that makes the most sense in the world. Do you think it's gonna be the sweep, the reverse sweep? Penta beating Gable, Tiffy not winning the belt, and Over losing in Hell in the Cell?
I don't think Tiffany's gonna win because she has the belt. Only one I'm nervous about is over Brock. I think Chad. I think Chad's gonna be Penta. He's going to be
Yeah.
rewarded for the original El Grande Americana. Um,
He got too much momentum not to win.
yeah,
I think
to
that
me
might be one of the matches of the weekend though. I think that's gonna be top 2, top 3 matches of the weekend.
because he's going to take what he learned from the Luchadors and you mix with his technical, grappling style, and it's going to be a good match. And for me, it doesn't have to be a heel versus face thing. When anything involving luchadors, I just want to see the best talented luchadors go at it. It doesn't always with them. It doesn't always have to be heel versus face for me. So I just think it's going to be a good match. Chad wins. Penta's gonna hold his hand up. Fireworks are gonna go off in Minnesota. But again, I'm just nervous about Brock and Oba. Like
I
Oba
hope
can't.
that I was gonna say before we get to that, I just hope that they give him a good 25 minutes to, you know what I'm saying? Let's get them boys 25 minutes to get busy. At least a good 30 minutes with Chad and Pencil would be a clinic. I would love to see that. That would be a clinic for them guys to do what they need to do.
And one-on-one, I don't need interference, no run-ins, no, just a straight one-on-one good match. Um, I do think Chad is gonna have a lapse where he's gonna attempt to maybe rip Penta's mask, and then he's gonna snap out of it. Like I'm not there no more. I think it's gonna be good, man. Just Tiffany, yeah, she's already got a belt. Unless only way I would pick her winning is if she lost her belt before SummerSlam, before the ladder match, and then she's going after that. But I don't know, man. It's gonna beat him down. Oba's go. By the way, Oba, no matter what company, Oba is top 3, top 5 promo right now.
Well, you just said he's the best, man. Now he's slipping down the totem pole.
But with the because I had to think about it. Like it's I enjoy a lot of other people promos too, but he's up there, and I'm glad they're giving him a chance to speak more.
So what's your top 5 promos right now in order? Break it down.
And all of wrestling. So we got Oba, we got MJF, and then I'm gonna
No,
put
give
them
me
in
the
order.
yeah, put them in order. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. We got Oba, MJF. I'm a
Ain't
big
nobody
fan.
better than Trick.
I'm a big fan of what Trick is doing. Trick just reminds me of my cousin in South Carolina when we go to get together for the family reunions and we playing basketball or we playing spades and he just talking trash. Yeah, he's up there. It's man, I'm trying to think who else. Oba might be top, not might be. Oba is top 3 right now. That I give him that. He's definitely top 3 for me.
So what's the
Um,
order? What's the order? You said Trick over.
I gotta name my 5 first. So Trick, Oba, give me MJF, give me. I need a woman. I'm a
Well,
big
no, don't
fan.
just put a woman just to
No,
put
no,
a
no.
woman.
I'm a
Just
big
who's
fan.
cooking.
I'm a big fan of Athena's promos. Athena has been cooking with her promos for the last 2-3 years, man. Like just the forever champ. Shout out to her. Um, you know what? Oba is number 1. Give me Oba at 1. MJF 2, Trick 3. Um, I'm gonna go with an underrated sleeper at 4 of Mox. Um, I really enjoy Mox's promos, whether with Will Ospreay or when he's by himself with Marina Shafir, aka the woman who doesn't need a belt ever. Um, and I'll put Athena at 5. I'll put Athena at 5 right now.
Mox be getting into a little of that Ultimate Warrior category, man. Mox be going off to the netherworld or someplace sometimes. I don't know what the hell he be talking about sometimes.
It's that he's trying to, we saw that collision, man, and not to get off subject, but we saw the collision with, all the mumbo jumbo he's saying. Osprey had a match with his training partner, Adam Brooks. And he was about to take him out. Then he just bombed. He caught him with maybe like 10 Ilya Dragunovs to the back of the head. You know what I mean? So, Mox is
Adam
talking
Brooks
is
put on a good match though too.
very
That was
good
good.
match. Very good. See, I really enjoyed that. And that storytelling in the ring, because that's the history. He's trying to show that he has the killer instinct. So I think Mox's speeches add to that. So that's why I got him in my top 5. He's very inspirational.
Who's your top 5 right now, Ari?
Trick, Trick, and Trick, and Trick. Nah. Trick would be number 1 for me.
Okay.
Man, a man coming up with catchphrases like every time he's on the mic, which is it's rare. It's rare air right there. He's flirting with being on rock status, actually, with just his on the mic capabilities. You're starting to see little young fans in the crowd wearing the all white coat. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He got the furry belt now. Like I think Trick is
The
definitely number
furry
1.
belt is crazy.
Yo,
that's
don't it feel like
that's gonna be a big merchandise item too.
don't it feel like he been watching like black exploitation films for his saying? Like it feels in the dream world, he would come to the ring with Black Dynamite. I see it. It's a crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but if it's leave Yachty in the back one time, not Michael John White, bring out Black Dynamite to come with him to the ring.
Well,
Fire.
I love Yachty as a manager, as a backup for him. Like,
Exceeded expectations. Like I
oh
want
yeah.
something like hear him get beat up and he's coming to the ring. He was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna sit my partner out instead. And here comes Dino, man, and he can
He's
really
killing
fight.
it.
So learning wrestling moves real quick wouldn't be nothing. So it's like I don't know, that would be interesting, man. That would be interesting. But trick is he's becoming a little white kids, like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's amazing to watch, man. Like he started off as a security guard for Apollo Crews.
Started from the bottom.
Then he was Mello's little man that was bigger than him, and then he passed him. Move right past him. So shout out to Trick, man.
Yeah, I definitely have Trick as number 1, but man, number 2, aka Mr. Nick himself, Danhausen. Danhausen is on fire, man.
Do
He's
you
on
think they overusing him?
a tad bit, but I get it.
Yeah.
He's hot. They trying to they try to milk it while it's hot, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at him, but he's starting to wrestle more. So
He got it.
hell,
He
he
got
has
a
a match
dope
at
finisher.
SummerSlam. Huh?
He got a dope finisher now. He got that Scorpion Death Drop that he didn't took.
He got Scorpion Death Drop. He got the minions. He had Big Cat. Cat looked like goddamn Kane. He was doing real
Boy,
choke slams.
that was a great
Cat.
moment. Saturday night main event. Danhausen bringing up Karl-Anthony Towns. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Even though they said August 3rd, Izzo, Big Cass was coming, I was hoping it was him coming out that box. But then when I saw Cat, I was like, all right, I'm rocking with this.
That was dope. That was dope. Those two stand out to me, man. I like Oba, but Oba is so dominant, man. Like that nigga just be like, I want to kill something. Like
I don't. After hearing him talk, I don't want to
Worry,
fight him.
didn't he say that you gonna die? Like I forgot
Bro.
exactly what he said, but it was like hell.
Bro, he said he was gonna kill Brock.
Yeah, he was like, bro, he was like, you're not gonna be in the cell with me. You gonna be in the cell with me. Like, I'm ready to see them fight, man. Like Oba, god damn, it's a little too intense, Like, god damn, brother.
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all think for this feud that Brock has been a cowardly heel?
No, I mean,
Like he been sneaking on the nuts,
Paul Heyman. Yeah, but I think it's mind games.
Like
Trying to play mind games.
I think he's scared.
Yeah,
I think he's scared.
I can't agree with that because Brock is the one that said Hell in a Cell. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't scared if you say I'm trying to get you in the Hell in a Cell. I think Brock is just having fun. He's doing the mind games like Ari said. He's just trying to figure out how to get in his skin. But Brock knows that he has to. He knows that this is somebody that he can't just go straight up. You know what I'm saying? He knows he has to get some type of edge. And I'm not talking about Adam Copeland either.
What happened to the suplexes, man? Can Brock still do them? I know he's getting a little older, but I haven't seen too many suplex cities. He's going straight to the finisher now.
He can't play with it. He can't play with this guy. The suplexes, obviously they painful and they just wear your opponent out. But I just think Brock is trying to get this match done as fast as possible. He's not playing with his food pause. I think he's just trying to end as fast as possible, and he gonna have a hard time in that cell. I think Oba's gonna beat him definitively in that Hell in a Cell, man.
Yikes!
That's my prediction, but I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous, man.
I know I would be scared to the point where I'm gonna watch, but it was really frightening me to see one of them or two of them go to the top of that cage.
Nah,
like, I'm hoping.
I do think they're gonna go through it, but like the side, like in the game.
Nah. I don't even want to see them get on top of that cage, man.
Nah, hell no.
Let's stay on the ground.
Yeah.
I still remember that, man. I still remember that match like it was yesterday, when Undertaker threw my man off the.
Rikishi?
I thought he killed him. Like anyone who said wrestling is scripted and this that, I thought he tried to kill him. I was like,
hold on, Rikishi or Mick?
Mick. I thought you talked about Rikishi into where he threw him into that bed.
Oh, not into that damn hay.
Hey, yeah. Into the truck.
I said, come on, man. Y'all gotta do better than this, man. Come on, man. Nah, I'm talking about Mick. I thought he tried to kill him.
And then JR was selling the, oh, he killed him. He's dead.
Man,
I remember
about
seeing that,
JR.
bro, watching that as a kid. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Just,
I
man.
forgot about JR. JR actually made a lot of those matches even better, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yo, especially his hatred for Triple H. Yo,
You son of a bitch.
You son of my favorite JR saying pause. He be like, he just broke him in half. You know, to me, JR, that's my goat as far as commentator.
yeah.
Bobby Heenan for a long time, but you know, JR.
Yo, Bobby Heenan could have been like a lounge comedian in Vegas.
Yo,
Like,
I tell you,
y'all back in one of them days, like he's with the suits and had a little glass of liquor.
I think he'll be cooking a little bit as Corey Graves. I don't think he get enough credit, bro. He's good on the fly with some of the shit he be saying.
Only thing I hate is when you talk about live matches.
Yeah, he
I
did a
hate
little,
when he do
he
too
did a
much.
little too much. He did a little too much. They had him twerking and on all fours. That's a little too
Hey,
much, my boy.
I see all that.
Yeah, he did it. He did it now.
Yeah, man.
Oh, if it's there, I believe it.
Yeah, he did a little too much, but
We get it. That's wifey. We get it.
yeah, I think they be trying to kind of like hold back, like, and let Michael Cole, like, shine a little bit more. But
Michael Cole be messing up a lot, though, man.
we need a JR, man. We need a JR back on the announcing team. They should put Big E at the table, man. Let Big E be at the table.
He cooking. Yeah, he cook.
He got to shave his head first, but let Big E be at the table, man.
You still got that mohawk, fro?
I don't know what that haircut is called, actually. I don't know what that is.
Man.
I don't know what that is.
It looks like he was about to get the hawk haircut, and then he just stopped. He's like, don't do the middle. Just stop right here on the sides.
Yeah, he got, oh, man. He need JR's hat. He got to put that hat on, man.
There you go.
I'd say Bradshaw. Just they need somebody with a little bit more spice on the commentary team. Like, not to compare, AEW has Taz, but Taz is so bad that he's entertaining. And that's what makes the dynamic so good. And he always calls somebody Jones. Oh, that's Suplex Jones. That's DDT Jones. Like, he adds his own little thing to it. So I think that's what they're missing in the commentary in the WWE. Just a little edge.
I like Michael Cole. Michael Cole is doing his thing.
I like Pat McAfee.
JR is just incredible, man.
Do you know who would be good at that role? And that's Shaw's boy, Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rosenberg would be good if they gave him that opportunity. I think he would be. I ain't saying he's JR, but I think his excitement is what's missing from the announcing team.
It feels like they would lean towards Sam Roberts, and that would piss me off.
Yeah.
Well, Sam is more of a. I think he's more of a play-by-play, and Peter would be more color.
Because Peter gonna throw some hip hop references in there. We definitely gonna get a Dilla reference.
Uh-huh.
He's more color, man.
But he gets excited too, pause. But
yeah, we need that.
Yeah. I think that's what the game has been missing right there. So they tried to let Saxton do it, and my man was just quiet. I said, God damn, my man Mike is not working. What's going on?
I ain't never been a big Saxon fan. Maybe the backstage segments with him back in the days, those were good. But him on the commentary team, I'm not really a fan of that.
Well, tell Shaw to make the call, man. Let's get Pete to do that. I think that's his calling right there, man.
Yeah, I think he would kill it.
I'm on the call, man. Saturday night's main event. One of the guys, public enemy number 1. Well, he might be number 2 in New York City, Tyrese Halliburton. He's gonna be forever hated by Knicks fans. It's funny because I already could tell you I was advocating for him to come to the Knicks, before he came to the Pacers, because I always thought he was a good player. this is before Brunson too. I was like, yo, we need him as the point guard, but I'm so happy we got Brunson. But the guy comes out there and he ruins a beautiful ceremony with the tribal chief and the captain. Jalen Brunson and Roman Reigns are out there. They got the custom made championship belt. The fans are acknowledging them. Here comes Tyrese Halliburton stirring up trouble. And it's funny because me and Ari was on the phone. I don't know if we was talking or if we was texting Ari, but Ari was like, yo, Tyrese Halliburton, he's like, Seth is gonna come out there and he's gonna bring Tyrese or he's gonna bring Trey Young or he's gonna bring both. And sure enough, the oracle struck again because here come that damn Halliburton and Seth Rollins came out to jump the tribal chief. All right, what was you thinking when you saw that, and why did you think that it would happen? Because you made the prediction.
One thing with WWE, they're really gonna listen to the fans and try to give the fans what they want, especially if it's a moment. So damn, Jalen Brunson, with the Knicks, Tyrese with the Pacers, and they got the history. It's in Madison Square Garden. Uh, Fanatics, that they all was there. Trey Young ride around in the car, and he's like, "Yo, anytime I'm in New York,
This
I
my
just love
city.
watching this video." And then he cut to the video, and it's him killing the Knicks, and I'm just like, "Damn, this is like he's a real villain." Tyrese is a real villain. Like they love it, and you
Mhm.
got Jalen, the king of New York right now. So I was like, "Oh, this is come on, they really story writing right now." So you bring out Cat with Danhausen. I was like, oh, this is perfect. If Trey Young, I would have went with Trey Young, but I get it. Tyrese is a big wrestling guy. He got shirts already.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Trey is so fragile till he could get injured just walking to the ring.
Yo,
they would have booed Trey Young so crazy,
I'm
Oh
about to say
yeah.
who
so crazy.
in New York, who has the most heat right now? Trey, Tyrese, or Wemby?
MB probably.
I was, I'll let Shaw
I
speak
mean,
on it, but I would.
Wemby tried to break Jalen's neck. So,
Yeah, but I would say Trey by far because you know why it's not Wemby? They beat Wemby.
They
They
beat
beat him.
Wemby. Yeah.
yeah,
Beat him.
yeah,
Trey was rolling dice. Like I've never seen a fan get so angry that they spit on the man. I say, God damn, that's how
yeah.
bad Knicks fans were. They didn't have nothing else to do, and they spit on him. They was like, "Yo, hold this." You know what I'm saying? I've never
Man.
seen that. I've never seen that. God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Come do
I
nothing with him.
I
Come do
think
nothing with him.
the only way you could have got Tyrese more heat is if he coming out and he come out with Seth.
Mm-hmm.
They look back and they signal come out, and here come Reggie Miller.
Damn.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I think Reggie Miller is number 2 over Tyrese, but I do agree with Ari. I think Trey might be real. I think it's Trey Young as far as most hated. Trey, Reggie Miller still number 2. He's forever implanted. Halliburton 3, and then Wemby might be 4. Maybe Embiid 5. We still ain't forgiving Embiid for tripping over Mitchell because we would have had a better playoff run that year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh.
Those are the arch enemies, but it was great. Seth
Damn,
Rollins
so
got the
Jordan don't make number 5? He don't make the top 5?
Jordan loved in New York, man. Jordan loved it. Even though he was beating us, I mean,
He
it's
had on that shit.
Jordan. You know what I'm saying? It's Jordan. Ain't nothing we could
Championships for
do.
y'all, man.
I mean, he took it from everybody, man. There's nothing you could do with that, man.
Came out of retirement in the shoe size one size too small and dropped 55 in the Garden. Jesus Christ.
That's the GOAT.
Woo.
That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. And then ain't no shame in losing the Air Jordan, man. He the one. He the
Yeah.
one, man. He the one.
He made it hard for a lot of people for 6 years. It could have been 8 if he didn't retire. But that's a whole nother story. Because
It
I
could have been
definitely,
10 if the
I
damn general manager had his mind right and the owner.
imagine having a whole decade. That's crazy.
Listen, I don't know if y'all been watching Summer League. I don't know if y'all was watching college ball, but the Washington Wizards with Trey Young and with a healthy Anthony Davis, they have a young rookie on that team, and he is going to be problems. So Knicks,
This is the best draft class in a while.
yeah, it's definitely one of the best draft class in a while, but Jalen better get that hand ready, man. I know it's in the cast. They better get ready because that rookie is crazy. The rookie on the Bulls is
AJ.
crazy too, man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Caleb, you talking
Caleb.
about Caleb
Caleb.
Wilson?
Caleb.
He was cooking and talking. Yo, I like these rookies that's talking.
Yeah, he said, "Who the f is you?" He said, "Who the f is you?" I said, "God
Hey,
damn."
he's right, but that dude came out of nowhere. Like he led the team in scoring. He wasn't even on the team to start. And he was the lead leaguer. The Lakers better pick that man up. Whoever he is, I forgot his name. He's another one of this rookie. These undrafted.
Golden State got one. What's his
State
name?
got
Jackson Laxenberg.
Yeah. Wasn't he MVP in the
Peterson.
summer league?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Darren Peterson. Nasty.
Yeah. They was worried about him because of the body cramps, but like once they explained it,
Lakers
he
got
didn't even
one.
know what was going on. Yeah.
right.
He reminds me of Kawhi. It ain't just the braid. Like his game is like very Kawhi like very Kawhi like he moves like him. Yeah.
He a little bit more flashy though.
Yeah, a little bit more flashy. Yeah.
Yeah. NBA heating up, man. NBA. I was just talking to my man Jason. Big up Jason Rodriguez. I was talking to him earlier. I was like, man, NBA, it just don't stop. They always doing something to keep you engaged, man. You got the championship. Like it's been a month since they won the championship. Now they got the draft. Then they got the summer league. Now we waiting on. Then we get free agency. Now we waiting on LeBron to see what he do. They still doing trades, And they got a good team. Hawks got a good team, man.
This is the Knicks' fault. Until the Knicks are responsible for the best offseason in a long time. All these teams got scared and just started making all these changes. And you know what's crazy? As standing with these teams, I still don't think they can beat the Knicks.
Damn.
Because
I'm gonna be honest.
except Mr. Robinson and maybe one other person, they kept the core and they worked well together.
Yeah, I mean, other than Mitchell, who was injured a lot of times, but I wanted to keep Mitchell. I don't care. I think we should have kept Mitchell, but
I think Drummond gonna do his thing.
Drummond gonna be dope. Drummond gonna be dope. And I still wouldn't count LeBron coming to the Knicks. I think one of the reasons, listen, I think this is me. I have no inside knowledge, but I think one of the reasons it's taking LeBron so long to come to New York. Man, that sounds crazy.
Okay.
Yo, y'all been on one some night.
He gonna have to sign for the minimum, right?
God
Minimum,
damn.
right?
One of the reasons I think it's taking LeBron so long to make his decision is because I think they working something out with Nike. I think Nike is like, look, we gonna give you the $50 million. Just go to New York because you know how much merch, you know how many sneakers he gonna sell going to New York. Like, come on, oh my God.
Let me ask you a question. Does that hurt his legacy joining a team that just won a championship?
I think it's
No.
all forgiven if he goes to the Knicks. I
Like
think
nobody again.
people will care. Yeah, if you're not a Knicks fan, you're gonna care. But I think that joint, I think it would be so crazy if he went to the Knicks. Like, it's okay. They'll accept it, Anywhere he goes to is gonna be, oh, why he go here? Oh, he went to Golden State. He gonna play with Steph. Yeah, okay. So anywhere he go, they gonna say something. So now if he goes to the Knicks and they lose, that will hurt his legacy more than anything.
And see, I don't think that's fair. Like, yo, he year 22? 23?
23, 24.
20 year 24, man. Like
Yes.
We see that all the time where after a while, we saw it with KG. You was in Minnesota doing your thing, you had to go somewhere else to a contender. So that's
Yeah.
fine. I would only have a problem with it if he did it again while he's in his prime. Like you teaming up with all these all-star players again. But nah, man, like Pippen and Barkley on the Rockets and Drexler on the Rockets. They don't bother me.
Shaq on the Celtics, like some stuff shouldn't happen, but
Hey man, Shaw, man, I saw that post you made about Doc Rivers, man. You put up. Do you get credit for Paul Pierce on the Clippers and Shaq on the Celtics, man? Because they weren't really doing nothing.
I mean, I didn't make the graphic, but
I know,
you
yeah, I
know,
know you ain't make it, but I'm like,
he's
they
coached a
giving
lot of
Doc,
the greats.
they giving got Doc too much credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Doc for going. He going in the hall he's going this summer, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah.
You on what?
That's well deserved. I do think as a point guard he deserves to go too. He was really good. For
I
the
was more
L.A.
pissed about Ewing on the Magic. I was like, damn, why they put that
Bruh.
there? I was pissed about that.
That's the real reason why the Knicks was cursed. Because they let Ewing go to the the Supersonics and the Magic, man. He should have retired as a Knick.
Yeah, that was bad. That was
Doc
bad.
Rivers broke up the big three of Grant Hill, T Mac, and Tim Duncan. He shouldn't make the hall just for that. Like what's going on, man? How you tell Tim Duncan something and Tim Duncan is like, all right, well, never mind. Like, damn, bro. Damn.
He talked his way out of it. He talked his way out of it. That's crazy. That would have been a super stupid team.
Yeah, man.
But shit, man. Final predictions on I mean, we'll do a SummerSlam prediction in the next few days, but just final prediction or final thoughts on the two big championship matches, Cody Rhodes against CM Punk and Roman and Seth freaking Rollins. I'll let you start. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ian.
I'm more excited for Roman. I just drew a blank. But yeah,
Roman and Seth.
I'm more excited for Roman and Seth because of the history. Didn't Seth cash in on him and Brock at SummerSlam? That was, so like the history goes back. Seth
WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania.
That was
36, I believe.
But Seth has his number, like he said, so that's interesting. As far as Punk and Cody, I don't like the build of it. It seemed like the build is because Punk swung his belt and it accidentally hit Cody in the face. It's like, come on now, come on.
Cody is sensitive. He's been betrayed by everybody, so
Yeah,
he's a little
I get-
sensitive.
But yeah, man,
And let's not forget, CM Punk was the one who kind of dissed Roman after they shook hands and went to war. He's making fun of Roman behind his back.
Yeah, I do think
At
Sammy
War
gets
Games.
involved in CM Punk and Cody somehow. So that's gonna happen. So, but I'm really looking forward to to Roman and Seth.
Because Sammy doesn't even have a match. I don't. At
That's
this
why I think he's
point,
gonna get involved.
I don't see who he could fight. Is there anybody for him to fight at SummerSlam at this point? I don't know. I mean, you got people, but
Kim Booster free.
God damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like they don't have anything for him unless they build something in what 2 weeks.
Mid-card mainer.
No,
It's two nights though. It's 2 nights. I don't think both nights are filled up already.
What you think?
Match-wise.
Who you think he could fight?
I don't see it.
Himself. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Storyline wise, it's a wrap. He has to stay in that cipher with CM Punk and Cody. So you don't want him to stray away from that. Man just won the belt. I don't want to see him back at the opening card. You know what I'm saying? So, let him come out with a run out. Let him disrupt the match. Maybe the referee goes down. Hell, maybe he beats both of them up. So
You think it's a chance they make it a triple threat?
No,
nah,
no chance in him.
yeah, I think that's done.
Yeah, so I see interference from Sammy.
I hope not, man. I want to see a good one verse. I think
Special
these
guest
two matches.
referee? That might be the only thing.
Okay.
Especially with how Cody and CM Punk, they starting to heat it up a little bit. Yeah, why not put Sammy in there as the referee?
Okay.
Wasn't he special
I
guest
like that
referee
one
before?
article. Yeah, against Gunther and
Cody.
no, yeah, but he hates both of them. I like that one, Ari. Ooh,
He actually was doing a good job as a referee. Gunther started with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Dude. Oh
I
man.
like that. I like that. All right, what's your thoughts on Roman and Seth? Is that going to be a one-on-one? Because we did see that Solo offers his services to Seth on Monday Night Raw. He said, "Let me be your shield, like how you was Cody's shield when he beat Roman." He said that he would sacrifice himself. How Seth sacrificed himself against Roman.
Who said that?
Solo.
Red coat. The red coat.
He was lying.
Red coat.
Yeah. Roman has to win this, man. Roman has to win this. I think enough is enough with the Seth beating him on every PLE. So I think Roman wins this. I hope Solo doesn't interfere in it because we just need to see a good match. We don't need Solo in it.
We need a good 1-versus-1, man.
Yeah, we don't need that in it. So
1v1.
if Solo comes out, then Jacob comes out, then Royce comes out. We don't need to see all that, man. Let Seth and Roman have their moment. But I do think Roman wins.
What about the Prophets? Are they disappeared again? Like, because I thought they was running the faction with Seth or having his back. Like,
As soon as I seen my man doing Magic Mike dances in front of that security guard, I was like, yeah, back to the bench they go. Back to the bench.
and mind you, it was funny as hell.
It was, but damn.
That was house show stuff. That was.
But it would have made so much sense if leading up to SummerSlam, it was a Street Profits versus Usos for the tag team titles, Seth versus Roman, and then you could have really played up those two factions. I would have just separated the Royce Keys and Solo. Like Royce Keys and Solo could have had their own individual match. I mean, Royce Keys and Jacob could have had their own individual match. They got the history, and then somehow Solo and LA Knight could have. That would have made more to me. That would have made more sense. It would have been more intriguing. Those two factions of the Usos and Roman and Seth and the Street Profits going at each other. But I guess because it looks like Alpha Academy and the goddamn Vision are going to be fighting. It look like they're going to fight I don't know if it's at SummerSlam, but it looks like they got beef with the Alpha Academy. So
It's feeling like Otis and Tozawa want to take the belts off the Vision. I'm just saying, it's feeling like that. And with that being said, I need Ron Breaker back as a solo actor. Him being the third man in the tag team is Austin Theory and Maxine, and then him. It's like
they should have never beat the Street Profits, man, because them having the tag team belts, to me, it does absolutely nothing because guess what? Paul Heyman still ain't down with them. Paul Heyman was like, y'all gotta win the belts if you want me to come back to the squad, and he's still not messing with them. So why did they win the belts? They could have just I would have rather seen them try to figure it out without the belts. They already
bro.
got Maxine. That's their championship.
I haven't watched Unreal. I heard they got a new season now, but didn't they say that I saw a clip. Braun Breaker was supposed to win the Royal Rumble, but they didn't want to force him on us. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Let him win. That's what we wanted. It's different. It's different between this, like him winning it, and that era between like 2015 when Vince was trying to force Roman on us and it wasn't clicking.
Ron
It's two
Breaker,
different. He was
Ron Breaker should have beat CM Punk on that first Raw in New
Yep.
York. He should have beat CM Punk. That was the one.
Now, it
That
makes
was
me
the one.
wonder, is it the injuries? Is that why they halted the pushes, maybe? But him winning the Rumble would have been big, and it would have sustained the vision a little bit better. Now it's just like a dude and his girl, and you got Logan Paul and Braun. So it's just what it turned into. I'm not digging what it turned into. Now I do like Maxine Dupree's character, but it's like, why? Like she was really good with Otis and Tozawa. That was a great story. They trying to tease like she was like she would have been with Otis if he would have said, "I want to be with you."
Nah, that ain't it.
I can't do it.
Chris
I
Farley
can't.
ain't never have a girl in his movies. You hear me?
Hey,
I can't watch any real.
He had what was Shorty's name? Mandy Rose. He had Mandy.
He did have Mandy. He did have Mandy. Yeah, man.
Come on, man. He was giving her his heavy D vibe, but
Yo, shout out to Mandy Rose, man.
I would like to see it come back.
Yeah.
I can't watch Unreal because I saw a clip and they were saying Seth Rollins was telling Braun Breaker, "Yo, I want you to spare me as hard as you can." Pause, and I just was like, not even name it really got nothing to do with the pause game, but I just don't like that. Like that's ruining it for me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like
just
the behind the
watched this-
curtain stuff.
I just watched this long feud, and I was like, nah, I can't do it.
Listen, we know what wrestling is, but as lifelong wrestling fans, we appreciate kayfabe. Like, I don't need to know what happens backstage on any show. Like, I don't care. Now, if the promos are part of it, I don't want to see the behind the scenes. I don't want to see what goes on in a gorilla position. I don't want to see all of that. Like, I don't want to see how the magic's made. I don't want to see none of that. I just want to be entertained. And I just think it's weird that it's a lot of focus on that. Like, that's part of the problem. Like, it's too much access.
I never watched the full Unreal season. I watched certain clips.
It's too
I
much
like
access.
the episode. I like more like seeing the real life stuff. I like diving into their real life. I don't like seeing the storyline stuff. You know?
Like, for instance, I know it's random, but
It's good, man.
when they show backstage stuff, I like how they used to have the Steve Austin DVDs, or when they show Booker T go back to his hometown and show how he got started. I like stuff like that. But as far as like, I don't want to see them putting the ring together. I don't want to see none of that. Like, unless I'm working for them, helping to put the ring together as a fan, like I still like the magic part of it. I still like the
mystique.
The mystique.
I don't even like watching behind the scenes of the movie. Like I could look at an interview with people talking about the movie, but I don't want to see Steve Rogers and I don't want to see the green screen. I just want to see the X-Men.
You want to think Spider-Man is webbing through
but like the nerd in me loves the behind the scenes shit.
For those 2 hours, yes. For those 2 hours I'm watching the movie, yes.
Oh man,
I love both because I guess I'm turned out like creating, so I like seeing how shit goes on the back end of the show is made. But I don't want to know the storyline either. Like,
so Nick, like on that aspect, I would like to see something like more or less like how the music is being made. Like, I would have loved to see like a Jim Johnson showing him work. Like, I want to see stuff like that. But as far as like the magic of the show, and I'm cool. Like, even if I was backstage.
The show's really good though. I'm not saying the show's bad. The show's good.
They don't show too much. They just give you like a little sample of stuff, right? So when we watching the match and we like, damn, the LA Knight he really falls the turnbuckle, and you see Triple H in the back like, what the hell's wrong with him? He just fell the turnbuckle. Yeah, that's what we all thought. You know what I'm saying? And then LA Knight goes to the back and they telling him like, yo, you gotta adjust. You gotta call it audible. Like, you know what I'm saying? So stuff that we kind of watching like, shit, did that really happen? Yeah, it be happening. Your boy, Jay be messing up. LA Knight, yeah, the stuff be happening, man. So kind of our questions were answered, right? We're like, damn, Jay's interest is dope, but he looked gassed by the time he get to the ring. And then on the show, the nigga is like,
gas.
Yeah. I'm tired, Oos. I'm tired of that, bro.
Tired who's
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
tired, Oos. So, you know,
If I don't,
I like some
if
of
I
that,
don't make
man.
it through, I just want to say goodbye. If I don't make it through, I'm on 1%, so
okay?
it might cut off one.
Man, somebody get E a charger, man. That hurt.
Bruh. Bro, I didn't get to charge my phone all day at work. So when I got in the car, I was
Gone,
already on like 10%. So when I got on here,
gone.
Damn, you don't have no home charger? God
Yeah, he's done.
He got it.
That's it.
He
damn.
got it.
That's it. He was
God
holding
damn.
on.
God damn. Somebody give E a charger, man.
Get that man a shield.
Send him a care package.
Samson, send him a charger.
That's fine.
It's a wrap, man. But nah, I'm amped up for SummerSlam. I see that. Damn, we lost Larry too. I see that Survivor Series is in H Town. Nick, what we doing, baby? What we doing?
Man, I'm telling you, I gotta pull up, man. I gotta pull up. Houston's too close to not go, so I'm definitely gonna be there.
Survivor
Got it.
Series H Town. I love H Town, man. We gotta go get some chill burgers.
I gotta see Bomb B. I just gotta
And
see
kick,
Bomb B.
kick it with Bombi and
Those
the
burgers
fellas,
too
man.
good, man. They too good, man.
Now, but imagine, Ari, we go out there and they have 2 Trill Burger restaurants where you ain't got to worry about, yo, am I going to get a burger? Like, they got it right there.
Dang.
Yeah, they open and running now smooth, and they got
Mhm.
trill tenders at the stadium. So it's like, damn.
Yeah, we
I got
got
cookie.
matter of fact, I think that's Sunday the Giants might be in town, so that might be a whole weekend. I gotta look it up. So we gonna figure it out. Survivor Series, New York Giants against the Texans. We're gonna have a great time. Big up to E Will, big up to Spiff TV, Parts Unknown, Nick A16, Ari the Oracle. And yo, we want to give a before we leave, we gotta give a big rest in peace to me and Ari, our Aunt T. You know, we love her so much. We lost her in the past few days. So that was a tough one for the family. But she left us with so many gems and so many great memories. And we always felt the love from Auntie. So we love you, Auntie. And we're gonna keep going, keep making you proud of us and our team. And that's it for this week, guys. Rap on Wrestling Podcast. Keep it
Love,
tuned
love.
in. Yeah, man. Ari wants whatever you want to say.
Oh yeah, nah. 98, man. 98. That's a great life. So
Most
you know,
definitely.
love, man. Everybody just hug their family a little closer, man. It is, that's what it is.
That's what it is, man. So like, share, subscribe this, leave us your comments and we got a big week of actual television too, man. I'm looking forward to Raising Canaan, the end of the Shy, and that X-Men 97, boy. Woo! They killed it with that last episode of Wolverine and Sabretooth and all of them. I can't wait to see what they're gonna come up with next. So we in some really good times, and that new Batman show comes on. I think the 31st too. Then Spider-Man comes out. So we in a great time, man. Like they just keep dropping missiles. So let's go. We'll see you on the next episode.